Yeah. That is supposed to be there, Rakesh. No doubt about it. Webflux is common, but we did not put that webflux in each one of these, right? Did I make an entry of webflux over here? Did I? Yeah, Eureka client. Abhijit is right. Eureka client. Hello, friends. Netflix Eureka client is there in this pom.xml file. It is there in pom.xml file, Eureka client. Can you see this? And then discovery server also, we have got Eureka client, not the discovery server, but then between these two, right? Between these two, pom.xml file and this pom.xml file, what is common? The common thing is Netflix Eureka client. Can I remove this from here and put it into the main pom or not? Come on, friends. Can I do that or not? Yes, I can very well do that. So I'll use Control X and cut it out from here in customer service. I'll go to pom.xml file of API gateway. Can you see this pom.xml file of API gateway? This is common right across all services. So I'll remove this from here and I will close everything. Now when I refresh, it's going to give me errors. Why? Because it's going to give me errors in my application. Why do you think I'm going to get errors? I'll stop all the services in the meanwhile. I'll stop all these services. Why do you think I'm going to get an error? Because you see this in API gateway here itself, Eureka client, that's not there. Because I have removed it from the pom.xml file of API gateway. API gateway will certainly have cloud starter gateway, but it must have that client as well, right? Enable Eureka client. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put that as a common thing here in pom.xml file of microservices POC. I'll go here and I'll put that here, friends. See this. What does this mean? What does this mean, friends? What does this mean?
Your screen. Hello.
Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Now you can see the screen. Can you see the screen now?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much. And I'm sorry about that. So you see this API gateway once again back here. Why was I getting the problem over here? Because I removed from the pom.xml file, I removed that client. Can you see this? I have removed that client. And as a result of which I got that problem. So I removed the client from the API gateway. See pom.xml file API gateway. Okay. I removed that Eureka client from my customer service as well. See this, from the customer service as well I have removed. In fact, there is no dependency in customer service at all. But then I have removed that from here, but I have put that in a common pom.xml file over here, Eureka client. What does this mean? All these modules will automatically get this library. Let me go to Maven, refresh this, and I'm expecting that here I will not have any errors now. Right? No errors at all. See, it compiled successfully. Can you see this API gateway? See, compiled successfully. Why? Because now each one of these modules will get all of those files which are here in pom.xml file of the main module in the parent module. See this here. That's the beauty of having, inherited from parent. Very correct, Anand. That's the right term. See, Anand has used the term called inherited. That's very correct. So we have it, all the pom.xml file, it will be inherited from here, from the main pom.xml file by all of these modules. Now let me check whether everything is still working or not, because the moment I make a change like this, I'm always skeptical. I would like to check whether everything is working or not. So first my discovery server, let it get started successfully. I am facing some issues. Reload from disk. Maven. Okay, I think this my discovery server is also the part of the same, and this is also getting the client. It must not get the client at all. Okay, it must not get the client, so I can certainly exclude that from here. Okay, chalo. But anyways, my point was to explain to you that the common XML files can very well be put in common XML file. Common dependencies can be put in the main pom.xml file. Let me refresh this and start my discovery server, and I'm expecting that everything works well. Yeah, you see, correct, exactly. So the problem was with what, I'll tell you what was the problem. In this pom.xml file, if I include Eureka client, then that Eureka client goes along with this my discovery server as well, wherein we have used the discovery in Eureka server. So Eureka server and the client, both the libraries could not really go together. But I'm sure that there is a way to tell Mavin that in my discovery server, you're going to exclude that particular library. Now I don't remember the exact element for it, so just leave it aside. But then for your stuff, you can remember that you can exclude it. But otherwise, the main point was that any common library, you can put it over here, it will be inherited by all the other. Okay, so this is working well. Now API application gateway, let me check this. Okay, and then I click here, and then customer service app. This gets restarted. Okay, this is also in place. Now when I say refresh, okay, this is going to take some time. You remember, it takes some time for the registration to actually happen. Customer service app is running here. 64/customers. Now here you are. You can see this if you've got the data here. You can see here, you've got the data here. So that service is running well, but through the gateway, yes, it's registered. You see this? I didn't do anything. It just takes some time to get registered. It takes some time for the heartbeats to get relayed to the services and so on. But yes, here you go. Okay, see, this is how it is. Fine, friends. So this is what you have done, and this is what is needed. Now what I want you to do is that I want you to bring in the fixed deposit service, and I want you to test. You remember the fixed deposit service had a method called create fixed deposit. You remember, create fixed deposit, and we were invoking that from where? From where were we invoking it? Tell me. From where were we invoking it? We were invoking it from Postman. You remember? We were testing that from Postman. So this is the final nail, in the coffin. What you need to do is that you've got to nail it now. Just bring fixed deposit service over here. You have worked successfully on a multi-modular system. You will bring in fixed deposit here, and that fixed deposit also will be accessed through what? Will you be directly accessing it? No. You will access it from, come on, one word answer. You will be accessing it from, come on. API gateway. Yes, from Postman you will invoke it, but you will not give for the fixed deposit service. Also, I want you to specify the server port as 0. I repeat, the server port must be 0. So you will not be accessing it directly. You will be accessing it through the API gateway. Yes, perfect. So you will write like this. In Postman, this is how you will test it. You will not give any other IP, you'll give 8085. Okay, so see this, I'll say plus out here, and then I'll just simply give here what? Post. I'll select post, and http:// localhost, I'll say colon 8085 slash, I will say, you remember that whatever was the URL. What was that URL? Fixed deposit. Come on, yes or no? Fixed deposit or whatever was the URL, and pick up exactly, keep the same URL exactly. And do not forget, you will have to go to your API gateway, src main resource yaml.file. You will have to make sure that everything over here is just perfect. Hello. Everything over here is just perfect. You've got to figure it out. What is it that you will be giving? Come on. So you bring down window fixed deposit service and you go to the REST controller. So in the REST controller, yes, it is fixed deposit. So here also you must have slash fixed deposit like this. Come on, this is what you will be doing, isn't it? And then you must be able to access it from your fixed deposit like this, and then you must go to the body of the request. You will say raw, you will say, you remember this, right friends? We have done this yesterday. And you will say raw, and then you will pick up what type? JSON. And then here you will open up, and then you will specify the data that you want to really send. I don't think we are sending any data. Window fixed deposit, yeah, we are not sending any data. So just say post, that's it. You don't need to do anything out here, and then you just need to click on send and you'll get the message success. Come on friends, you must be able to complete this. Bring fixed deposit also into this ecosystem. So you see, you have developed a microservices based application, my dear friends. Please see. Come on, get started.